Hi, everybody. So we're waiting for the press conference to start for Jayden Spicer, who went missing 2 weeks ago. They found his body, and I believe it is his um, mom that had confessed to him. So I'm trying to see if I can get a link here to get it going. So hang on with me. Looking at my TV to see if anybody shows it also. Yeah, let's see what they're looking at. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on X here. I believe it was Kentucky State Police or WKYT, but I didn't see anything on WKYT. Okay, I have something on X, so hang on a minute. Okay, and where did that go to? Okay. Let me just get my screen shared and get that going. Okay. So it's supposed to be about 6 minutes ago. Oh gosh, where are they? Hang on, come on. I see Dolly showing it. So let's do this. Good. Yeah, I have the volume turned all the way up too. Well, when did WKYT? Okay. I'm gonna try to pull up WKYT at anything. I'm gonna try to see if I can replay anything. Okay, I'm gonna try this one here. This is another WKYT. Let's see what this has to say. This must just be, yeah, we've got that. I want to play the video. See if it'll do it. No, it's not gonna do it. Okay. Nope, not that. Oh, not seeing what I can do there. So let me go ahead and I'll just read an article, kind of give an update, and uh, call it a day at this point. I do have a kind of a fibro flare up happening at the moment. So, all right. So, this is Kentucky State Police gives update after body of missing Kentucky boy has been found. The search for a missing Breathitt County child has come to a tragic end. Trooper Matt Gayhart with Kentucky State Police confirmed to WKYT that the body of 10-year-old Jayden Spicer was recovered in a shallow grave in a wooded area off Canoe Road shortly after 3 p.m. Tuesday. Con- KSP confirmed that the body was sent to the state medical examiner's office in Frankfurt for an autopsy. Jayden Spicer was last seen at his home on Pamble Branch Road near Jackson in Breathitt County on August 5th. Police say they were told that Jayden went to bed but was missing the next morning. Since his disappearance, numerous search crews have combed the woods and hilly areas, even using sonar underwater. Kentucky State Police, they were holding a press conference. I also understand that his mom was arrested. So let me find out that somebody had said that she was arrested and took police to where his body was. Kentucky State Police said our Rockcastle County grand jury on Friday returned indictments for second-degree manslaughter. That's not what I'm looking for. And I'm not going to do that one. So far, I'm not. From what I'm seeing, okay, so Jaden's aunt Samantha Brunty tells ABC 36 that the boy's body was discovered Tuesday. Hey, let's see what this is. It's JLR. Let me share JLR. So I do want to give credit to JLR. If you want to go to JLR Investigates on YouTube and also JLR Investigates on X, give him on X, give him a follow, and on YouTube, give him a like and subscribe. This guy goes above and beyond the anything that anybody in true crime really could do. He is out there, he's boots on the ground, um, plus, working from home. He he works way more than full time. The guy probably puts in 60 to 80 hours a week. And I know that he would say that it was okay for me to go ahead and show this just as long as he gets the credit, and definitely the credit is due. So I'm going to go ahead and get this played here. See, see, yes, it's his mom.
It's
Oh,
very
help if
gross.
I show
Got a
it.
very gross situation here. But she is booked in the Kentucky River Regional Jail in Hazard, Kentucky. Also confirmation from the PIO of the Kentucky State Police that have confirmed with me, post 13 area that confirmed with me that she has been arrested. Now, I believe only one person got arrested, only the mother. So I called over the Kentucky River Regional Jail probably about an hour ago. And believe it or not, it's crazy because believe it or not, as I called to get some information about the charges, they were like, she's being booked right now, like in the process. And they were very not kind and polite. And they were like, it's going to take us a while to get the full charges, whatever like that. They couldn't give me the charges because she was being booked in that moment. But she's booked. Looks like we have one arrest. I'm assuming based off this case that she's charged with murder, but we'll see. And we'll see in the next 10 minutes because the Kentucky State Police plan to hold a press conference about the case. And then we'll get some more information. But things are starting to trickle out now about, the location where this little boy was found. It's been about a week now since this boy was reported missing by the mom, who is now arrested, stepdad living in the house, Joshua Gross, and whoever else was living in the house, as we had the great Sheila and Fred on our show about an hour ago. They went out there searching for this little boy. They indicated that there was multiple people. Well, they saw at least one child also living in the house. We don't know how many other children. We're hearing up to 5. A lot of children in that home.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard
But
that
here
there
we
were
go,
others.
folks. So, they were reported. He was reported missing by the mom. Wednesday morning, apparently the mom walked out of that trailer there and walked down to a neighbor. I don't know if it's the neighbor up the top of the holler or one neighbor down. Their trailer here is the second furthest back.
Protect the integrity of this
Oh boy, that one
investigation
was just
and
as
seek
bad.
justice for Jayden. I would like to take a moment to thank the many different organizations that assisted in the search efforts for Jayden. All the volunteers that spent numerous hours and days trying to locate him. Thank you to every person that sent tips or even shared a post on social media. Thank you to every person that prayed and those prayers that were sent to us. And we ask that you continue to pray for a community that grieves at this tragic loss. At this time, I'll invite Commonwealth Attorney Miranda King for her comments. She'll be overseeing the prosecution as it moves forward. Investigation. With that, we must advise that specific details regarding this investigation cannot be released at this time. It is our top priority to protect the integrity of this investigation and seek justice for Jayden. I would like to take a moment to thank the many different organizations that assisted in the search efforts for Jayden. All the volunteers that spent numerous hours and days trying to locate him. Thank you to every person that sent tips or even shared a post on social media. Thank you to every person that prayed and those prayers that were
In fact,
sent
I'm
to us.
gonna
And we ask that you continue to pray
share this
for a
on
community
X
that
too.
grieves at this tragic loss. At this time, I'll invite Commonwealth Attorney Miranda King for her comments. She'll be overseeing the prosecution as it moves forward. Miranda.
Thank you. Forgive me, guys, I've got notes. As Trooper Gayhart said, I'm Miranda King. I'm the Commonwealth's attorney. My office prosecutes felonies in Breathitt, Wolfe, and Powell counties. I think I speak for the entire community when I say that we are devastated and collectively broken over this. I'd like to take a moment to extend my condolences to the people who loved and cared about Jayden. While this is not the outcome that we had hoped for, we certainly are grateful that we were able to bring him out of the woods today. Next, I think it's appropriate to thank the Kentucky State Police Post 13. These guys never give themselves enough credit. I can tell you that they have worked tirelessly and often around the clock in their efforts to bring Jayden home. And I know this because I have been on the phone with them just about every day. Aggravating them for updates, and they've just not quit. Finally, I would just like to say, I'm sorry guys, this is hard. Finally, I'd just like to say that the outpouring of love and support as a result of this has been absolutely remarkable. And it appears that there are people all over the world that love and care for this baby. Because of that, I would like to assure the public that now, thanks to these guys, Jayden is now in good hands, and we're going to take care of him. Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
At this
I
time,
got
this will conclude our press briefing. Again, this investigation is in the early
What's the
stages.
charges?
So unfortunately, at this time, we won't be open for any types of questions. I appreciate you all being here.
Whoa, that's it? Whoa, that's it.
That's it. I'm gonna go
You have
ahead
been
and stop
listening
this.
to
And let's share this. And I'll just read the thing from the Facebook from Kentucky State Police that I just found. Okay, so this was 13 minutes ago. Update. Kentucky State Police investigate missing juvenile in Breathitt, Jackson, Kentucky. Earlier today, detectives with Kentucky State Police Post 13 in Hazard received new information related to the disappearance of 10-year-old Jayden Spicer. As a result, investigators identified a new search area along Canoe Road in the Jackson community of Breathitt County. Detectives responded to the location and initiated a search. Shortly thereafter, the remains of Jayden Spicer were discovered buried at the scene. The Breathitt County Coroner's Office responded and pronounced the child deceased. The remains will be transported to the medical examiner's office in Frankfort for an autopsy. Jayden's mother, Felicia A. Gross, age 33, of Jackson, was taken into custody. Oh, I didn't share that. I'm sorry. So Jayden's mother, Felicia A. Gross, age 33 of Jackson, was taken into custody and transported to the Kentucky River Regional Jail. She is charged with manslaughter in the second degree, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with physical evidence. This investigation remains ongoing and is being led by Detective Nathan Rourke. This incident has now transitioned from a missing person investigation into an active and ongoing criminal investigation. With that, we must advise that specific details regarding this investigation cannot be released at this time. It is our top priority to protect the integrity of this investigation to seek justice for Jayden. And then they talk about they want to go ahead and thank the many different organizations that assisted in the search for Jayden. All of the volunteers that spent numerous hours and days trying to locate him. To my understanding, it was a lot, like a lot. Thank you to every person that sent tips or even shared the social media post. Thank you for the many prayers that were prayed, and we ask that you continue to pray for a community that grieves this tragic loss. And I want to see if WKYT has anything. That was the wrong one. Let's try this one here then. Sorry, I don't use Facebook often, like at all. This was 6 minutes ago. Let's see what they have. Looks to be the same. Since its disappearance, numerous search crews combed the woods and hilly areas, even using sonar underwater. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And breaking and mother charged after body of boy found. Will it talk about anything? Let's see. Okay. Well, I think that's about it for now. Um, I'm gonna keep tabs on um the mom, Felicia Gross, and see if maybe if there is anybody else that gets arrested. In the meantime, um, and then obviously, since I do follow court trials, um, this will be one that I will be following. If it's going to be live streamed, I'll be, following it till the end if I can. Um, Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end this. As like I said earlier, I'm having a fibro flare, so I do need to kind of cut it a little early. But I hope you all have a good evening, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.